a pass just off the mark. Whoa, watch your face.
Jamison missed with the long ball. Now Iverson takes it in, and he's on the free throw line. Jeffries fouled him. So Allen Iverson will shoot a pair of free throws.
When we were with Allen Iverson today, it was nice to see his classy response to the snub of what happened with USA Basketball. I'm just appalled that Allen Iverson is not going to be on that team. That is a travesty and a disgrace.
You know I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Okay, that's fine.
You know I'm going to say that Allen had his chance, and they lost 3 games and captured the bronze, and it's time for a fresh look. You got great scorers and Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. You got only one basketball. You know I'm going to back the selection.
I will always allow you to have your say, Brent.
Lost to Florida State, knocked them out for the time being. Unless Connecticut, doesn't take care of business in the Big East tournament.
I'm glad you can bring me up to the college game, up to speed there, Brent, because I don't know enough about the college game. Look at Iverson.
Goes good with those white unis there, doesn't it?
Brent, are you old enough to remember Billy White Shoes Johnson?
Absolutely. One of the great punt returners
yes.
to the NFL. Oh, Kyle Korver is up off the Sixer bench, so he'll be checking in. And Weber from the perimeter makes it a 7-point, 70. Yeah, Renas makes the free throw.
Do we get to go home between the end of tonight's game and the start of Sunday's game?
Only if you want to, big fella.
I mean, at least back to the hotel, or do we have to sit right here?
No, we can go back to the hotel.
Okay.
That's what I mean. On the jump shot. 22-50. So we're timeout, Philadelphia. And C-Webb will lead him over to the bench as we take a look at the All-Star, Allen Iverson. Does it from a variety of angles. Timeout. Talking about some players, they had nothing but high praise for Allen Iverson. There were some players who did not receive praise after they came back from Athens, but I want to make it absolutely clear that it was not about Allen Iverson. They said he gave his all, went to practice on time, worked hard for Coach Larry Brown and the assistants.
And there is no player on the list who has done more, who has accomplished more, and who has meant more to the NBA than Allen Iverson on the entire list of 22 guys.
Follows up. There is Billy King, the Duke graduate. He's got a wonderful sense of humor. You can kid him about those things.
Well, Billy King's first-class guy.
And there is Allen Iverson demonstrating what he might be able to do in Beijing.
Well, rebounding. This is a team, Philadelphia, that's been out-rebounded for 9 consecutive games, the longest current streak in the NBA. Their other problem is lack of bench performance. Allen Iverson. Jesus.
First quarter points for the Philadelphia 76ers against Washington. Let's take a look, Bill.
And he did it in a variety of ways. Down the lane through 4 and 5 defenders, teasing the big guys. Allen Iverson scored the last 9 points of the quarter in the last 3 minutes, 30 seconds. The perimeter jumpers, the three-point ball, leading the defense. It's all happening for Allen Iverson right now.
He was a head coach out in Sacramento, didn't work out too well. Longtime assistant with the Nets. Came out of Rutgers, and he's got a terrific future. Took the Wizards back into the playoffs after a long drought. They lose Allen Iverson there, but
in this building in particular, he's only got a 14.5-point career scoring average in this building against Philadelphia. Whereas in the games against Philadelphia down.
With all the talk in Washington of not paying attention to the officials,
right?
You would think that Arenas would have learned. Instead he headed right for James Capers, and he's still left in this game. So many calls still ahead of us down the road. You can't get bothered by this one.
I'm so glad that the NBA came down hard on Robert Horry and Jerry Stackhouse. And the other night, the team right now in the Eastern Conference, the Miami Heat. Shaq is on fire. Everybody else is going great. They're healthy. Watch out for the Miami Heat. If the playoffs started today, I would pick the Heat to win the whole thing. What family with 4 or 5 uncles who all played college basketball. The way they worked on his game, on his shot, and sure paid off there.
Here comes Iverson to Iguodala. Here's your high-flying transition hoop in Philly. Is Taylor.
Donnell Taylor. I just learned this today. He's from Montgomery, Alabama. He's got a twin brother named Runnell. He's Donnell. He's got a twin brother named Runnell. And they're the youngest two of 11 children.
11. That aggressiveness that you said you'd like to see.
Over the top. The ability to give it up early and then get it right back. Where's the transition defense, please?
Give him the slam dunk title. Come on, let's be fair.
I concur. The other previous coaches, including Jim O'Brien, Chris Ford, Randy Ayers, Larry Brown, and Johnny Davis.
Iguodala slides free again.
That is the classic example of how you play post-up basketball. 12 points on the night for Andre Iguodala.
Fine first step to the hoop. He'll be a candidate for the United States national team.
As will Gilbert Arenas.
And Iverson's still hoping to get a late invite if more people drop out. He's handled it so very, very well in his first-round draft choice of the New York Knicks at one time. Legendary player down in North Carolina State, I believe it was.
Wish he could still play for the Knicks.
They need something, partner. As Iverson flashes in the lane. You know, I noticed
he has completely outplayed Gilbert Arenas, which makes it very, very difficult for Washington to try to win in this building. The penetration and over the top of Brendan Haywood. The crossover, the pull-up from the free throw line. Allen Iverson, 8 for 12 shooting. He's also got 5 assists, including this three-pointer right here. But Chris Webber's ability to find the open man, the back cut, frustrating Washington to no end and teasing the entire Washington Wizards team. Allen Iverson
for the Wizards, and the 3 stars leading the way for Philly.
I love the team game, but you've got to come head-to-head against the strength as Chris Webber gets another assist. And if you have a reason why it was rejected. Great defense by Chris Webber, who's open over the top.
They didn't pick him up in time. Iverson, though, free throw line extended, knocking it down. He's hit 2 field goals to open up.
Gilbert Arenas by a 3-to-1 ratio tonight. That's sort of mimics what happens in their head-to-head confrontations. Beautiful setup by AI. Olsen has developed. To say nothing of the forwards like Richard Jefferson and Andre Iguodala.
There's a foul on Iverson.
7 of their 8 previous head-to-head matchups. Remember, Gilbert Arenas really just getting started in this league. Allen Iverson has a 30-point scoring average head-to-head in those contests compared to just 18 for Gilbert Arenas.
And a little extra motivation for the little fella here, since he was snubbed by the selection committee and Arenas was chosen. Some of the names get 7 and 8. Lakers are in danger. Arenas on a beautiful drive through, and it didn't fall.
But Arenas is coming up from behind. Oh, nice.
Got it into Iguodala's hands. He felt the pressure on his back that time. 3. Stephen Hunter with a fine offensive rebound.
Now that is a man's rebound.
Iverson bumped by Arenas. He'll shoot a pair. Watch Iverson switch hands as he comes up the floor. Just moments ago, Arenas closing in, and he shovels it off to Iguodala. Look at Arenas close.
Every time, every dribble was with the other hand, so if somebody was coming up, nobody had a chance to read what he was going to do. This guy is special, and he's on his way to the Basketball Hall of Fame. He's got a lot of years left in the NBA. I was glad they really had the great teammate that Kobe had with Shaq, that LeBron to this day doesn't have. That's his 8th free throw tonight.
And 8 of them this quarter for the Sixers.
Beautiful penetration and dish.
Kevin Ollie. Just your mention of Carolina playing, it just excited him again, all over again.
Look at this defensive matchup. You got Jared Jeffries at 7 feet tall out in front against Allen Iverson.
He drains a 3.
Allen Iverson and Chris Webber. It's been their show all night long. Eddie Jordan has been trying to find a way to stop it. It's been unsuccessful so far. Yet another timeout.
Here they come. Daniels Give him a fresh chance to tie it with a three here. Oh, man. Look at what I've got. Oh, baby.
Allen Iverson and dunk. Iverson's got 30.
Here is this Iverson play. Watch Daniels. He just doesn't save, and he just basically gives it to him.
When you intercept the ball with your stomach, that is great defense. Allen hangs on the rim, and the rim doesn't even bend. To me, I look at a food, and I put on weight.
And Weber
to half-court basketball.
Yes,
when he was playing for the Lakers at the end of his career, and Gail Goodrich and Jerry West, Jimmy McMillan, Elgin Baylor cutting off the post, and Wilt would just lay it right in their hands time and time again.
Played high school basketball here in Philly at Overbrook High and was recruited by Kansas and the legendary Exit 2. As spectacular as the 76ers have been on numerous occasions, when you look at the scoreboard, the Wizards are right there with them.
But Washington has never really seemed to be in control of the flow of the game.
174 points. We're coming off a 63-point third quarter. Our Chevrolet game track as we take you through the numbers. Iverson is only 2 away from a 40-point night. He could be headed for 50. Iguodala, 14 points, many of them.
New Jersey definitely has right now, but New Jersey's not playing that good of basketball. And 3 through 9 in the Eastern Conference is just throw the cards up in the air right now.
Oh, Allen Iverson, what a move. Allen Iverson makes it 95-90, a 40-point night for AI.
Oh, they didn't get the ball inbounds properly.
No.
Rare miss by Allen Iverson.
Move.
Through his legs.
Oh,
he makes Antonio Daniels.
Drove him to the hardwood.
Well,
look at that.
Look at the
look
bench.
At the crowd. Look at the reaction over there. Are you kidding me? Up the floor now to Iverson. So Weber regains the lead for the Sixers. Now he steps out. Adds to it. A 2. See how conscious they are of Allen Iverson with the ball. Drives into the double team, and the foul is called.
Yeah. Utilizes that weave so much to force the other team to switch it. And nobody can guard Allen Iverson anyway. But when you're such a tall player, Jameson comes in what, 6'9"? You have no chance at all again. Earlier we mentioned that Allen Iverson is 5th all-time in 40-plus a few years ago. Eton Thomas, you'd think he'd be able to throw that one back down for a stick back.
Iverson driving for 44. 103.99.
This guy, this could really help. Allen Iverson, he goes by the entire team. This is the great circle route on the way to the hoop. And now all they can do is foul him.
Daniels.
But he's been playing better, Brent.
Yes, he has.
He's been playing better this year. When we asked him this morning, when we had that good.
That would have put him on a 45 if he hit that first one.
Well, we got a ton of time here for Allen Iverson.
There he is, 45 now.
I think he's got.
Iverson on the little fade in the lane. It's 47. 106-101.
You laughed when I said 60. I can't believe that.
I laughed when you said 70.
Hey, there's more than 5 minutes to go here. This is Allen Iverson. And all Washington can do is call a timeout.
Are you watching this, Jerry Colangelo? Iverson, 17 of 26. He's hit a pair of threes. 11 of 12 at the free throw line. Those 10 assists, 2 turnovers, 47 points. And nailing the 2.
But Gilbert Arenas has that combination of balance and quickness that you have to be a great player.
Weber's open. Iverson threw the double team and made a terrific